you guys! Last night I arrived in Oman and it's my first trip here, and I'm spending the next couple of days looking around the capital, which is Muscat. So I've had an early start today to try and avoid some of the heat, and I'm now heading to look around the old town and the Souk area. I've just made a quick stop at the Sultan Qaboos Mosque, which is one of the main mosques here in Muscat, and it's quite early in the morning but it's still very busy. It's obviously quite a popular tourist spot, and my dress was deemed not quite long enough, so they've given me an abaya, as you can tell. But the problem was I'm so tall, they were actually struggling to find something that was longer than my dress, but here we go. I'm allowed in now. I've come now into the main prayer room for the men, which can hold up to 6,500 people, and apparently this is the second largest carpet in the whole world, which was made here in Oman. It's 60 by 70 meters. It's all one piece. Fish is quite a popular part of Omani cuisine, so I've come to have a little wander around the fish market right by the harbour, and you can tell how fresh it is. So apparently when fish actually starts to smell that fishy smell that you might recognise, then it means that it's actually not as fresh as you think, and it doesn't smell here at all. It's amazing. When you've bought your fish from that end, you bring it down to these two boxes where all the gentlemen are cleaning the fish, scaling, filleting, and then selling on to the public like us and to restaurants as well. So these fishing boats are all for the local sardines, and these were all caught this morning. Now being taken out the nets, ready to go into the fish market. Not surprisingly, there's a few other fans of sardines come to watch as well. I've come to have a wander around the main souk down by the harbour, and there's actually quite a big cruise ship in today, so it's a little bit busier than it would normally be. But to be honest, as soon as you get off the main two streets, or main two alleys, whatever you want to call them, it's not quite as busy. And there's some wonderful smells in here. Lots of the stalls are selling spices like saffron. A lot of them have frankincense as well. Frankincense also. Like that guy. this is like the jewellery area. There's loads of gold in particular, a little bit of silver as well. And there's a lot less tourists around here, it's mainly local people. Pretty expensive though. I'll stick to my $2 pashmina. So this is the entrance to Old Muscat by sea, and there's actually two forts here, one just behind me and one over there, and these were originally built by the Portuguese but then redone over the centuries by the Omanis. And in the middle is the official palace. It's not where the Sultan lives, but it is used to greet official guests. And this is actually the back entrance. The main entrance is on the other side where the mountains are, which obviously protected the palace from the back. So just behind me is the front entrance to the palace, flanked by the forts on either side. And then down this end, that's the National Museum right behind me now, which is where I'm actually going to have lunch. And there are some tourists around at the moment, but this is actually where foreign dignitaries are hosted. So the Queen actually came here 4 years ago, and of course the whole area would have been cleared out. And this is where they would have hosted the grand dinners. What's quite funny is I just got back to my hotel and they'd opened the blinds for me, and I realised that I got a balcony. When I arrived last night it was really dark, and I think I just thought it was a big cupboard in the corner of the room, but actually it leads out onto this lovely balcony with nice sea views. So I think I'm going to watch the sunset from here. So I've just checked out of the hotel, and this morning we're driving out into the desert, which I'm super excited about because tonight I'm going to be staying in a desert camp under the stars, and I'm going to be doing a vlog about that as well. So make sure to subscribe.